The Young and the Restless spoilers who will mend Victoria's broken heart. The Young and the Restless spoilers who will mend Victoria's broken heart. The Young and the Restless Willie and R spoilers reveal that Victoria Newman Amelia Heinel will need someone to mend her broken heart. So let's talk about her next romantic path after the crushing loss of Cole Howard J. Eddie Peck. In the July 3 episode, Cole took his last breath after one final kiss with Victoria. It was a heartbreaking moment that Victoria will carry with her always. Victoria got a second chance at love with Cole, but it ended up being far too brief. Cole, Victoria, and Claire Newman Haley Aaron certainly didn't get enough time to bond as a family, but at least they made some special memories along the way. It won't be easy to work through the pain and find a way forward, but Victoria will get there eventually. With that in mind, it never hurts to go ahead and think about Victoria's next romantic path. Even after someone faces a grim fate on a soap, it usually doesn't take long for the partner they left behind to move on. The upside of losing Cole is that it'll open up some new story opportunities for Victoria. Cole and Victoria's reunion was nice enough, but they weren't exactly a sizzling couple with a lot going on. Now Victoria could be paired up with someone else and get back into some more exciting stories again. The question is, will Victoria fall for someone new or perhaps someone familiar? It's possible Victoria could hook up with someone like Holden Novak Nathan Owens since he's such a flirt. We could even imagine Kane Ashby Billy Flynn pushing Holden in Victoria's direction as part of his Newman-related agenda. It'd be interesting to see Claire Newman's Haler Aaron reaction to that since she's formed a bond of her own with Holden. On the other hand, Victoria has already been reconnecting with Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, who might be single soon since Audra Charles' Zelika Silver seems destined to ruin their relationship. Nate will no doubt comfort Victoria in the aftermath of Cole's passing, so that could strengthen their friendship and take them back into romantic territory sooner or later. It's even possible the show could revisit Victoria's relationship with Billy Abbott Jason Thompson if his own romance with Sally Spectra Courtney Hope blows up. Regardless, Y&R fans will The Young and the Restless news and rumors. Rating the replacement Billy Flynn as Kane Ashby on The Young and the Restless here's an assessment of Billy Flynn's work as the new Kane Ashby on The Young and the Restless. 6 years after Kane Ashby was unceremoniously written off The Young and the Restless, the character's been reintroduced via an elaborate story twist and a new name, the fictitious Aristotle Dumas. Originally portrayed by Daniel Goddard from 2007 to 2019, Days of Our Lives star Billy Flynn, who's still airing as Chad DiMera on the Peacock soap, has taken over the role. Considering Kane's complicated past and family ties, former supercouple status with Lily, and the fact that he's now a billionaire mogul, it's going to be a major undertaking. The build-up to Flynn's introduction couldn't have been bigger. Aristotle was the talk of the town for months, everyone speculating about the mysterious entrepreneur. Upon finally surfacing in France, where he invited half of Genoa City to meet him via an elaborate party, his identity was finally revealed in a powerful scene opposite Crystal Khalil's Lily. While Khalil drove the scene as Lily, outraged by her ex-husband's deception, Flynn held his own as the duplicitous Kane, justifying his methods for luring her there, while conveying his character's deep, lingering love for his former wife, and later, his desire to win her back. Considering there was no actual history between the two actors, it was quite the feat, and Flynn accomplished it. As important as Flynn's connection with Khalil is, there's another crucial one he's going to have to master. Now that Kane's a power player hell-bent on taking control of Chancellor Winters, Flynn will constantly be going head-to-head with Eric Braeden, who plays the omnipotent Victor Newman. Braden's a formidable presence in both stature and demeanor, so Flynn's going to have to dig deep to make sure Kane comes across as a worthy adversary. He's going to have to ditch the boyish charm that worked so well for Chad, in order to be taken seriously as a wheeling and dealing billionaire. So far, Flynn's taken a cool, calm approach to Kane, and it's working, but at some point, he's going to have to step up his power game to compete with Braden's Victor. Flynn's fit into the rest of the Genoa City fold fairly effortlessly. His initial scenes with Michelle Morgan's Amanda, who plays Kane's attorney and confidant, had a natural flow. The pair instantly vibed as bonded schemers on a secretive and major mission with so much more to unveil. Meanwhile, the tension in the air was palpable in Flynn's early interactions with Brighton James Devon, who doesn't trust his former brother-in-law, and Flynn's scenes with Jermaine Rivers Damien, Kane's former right-hand man who defected to spy on him for the Winters family, had an instant intensity to them. Things only escalated when Lily planted an impromptu kiss on Damien to get a rise out of Kane. While Flynn casually played the moment off, yet you could sense writers don't know what they are doing. The young and the restless viewers question the purpose of Cole's short-lived return. Cole Howard of The Young and the Restless died, leaving his on-screen family and the soap's viewers shocked. As actor Eddie Peck exited the show, the character's unexpected demise left his bereaved family lonely. The cause of Cole's death was explained to be a lack of response to antibiotics that treat Legionnaire's disease, something he contracted while on one of his business trips. As expected, this sudden death drove the Young and the Restless fans to social media, where they opined on his departure. One fan, identifying as Lynn Eberly, commented, Lynn was responding to a post by Judith Miller on the show's Facebook fan page. Miller questioned the reason behind bringing Cole back into the Young and the Restless storyline if they wanted to kill him off midway. The discussion led to speculations about who may survive the town. While some fans emphasized that Cole stayed in the role longer than intended, others thought he might not be dead. As longtime The Young and the Restless fans know, Cole was introduced as a baby to the soap in 1980 to 81, leaving the town for more than a decade. An adult, Cole returned to relationship complications involving Nikki, Victoria, and Ashley. A turning point in his marriage with Victoria was the loss of their daughter shortly after birth. They were informed that the child died when, in reality, the baby was kidnapped by Jordan. After their marriage, Cole left the town in 1993, disgusted by Ashley's demands. In 2023, Jordan manipulated him back with the Newmans, planning to kill them all in revenge. While they survived, Cole learned his daughter was alive, as did Victoria. They reunited with their long-lost daughter, Claire. As the family settled into a fresh start, Cole joined Victor's company as an employee. He returned from one of his business trips with a cough, which worsened over time. While he refused to get medical attention, he had a coughing fit during Nikki's birthday bash on Tuesday's episode, dated June 3, 2025. His worried family went for a medical consultation, and Cole was admitted to a medical institution in Chicago. Also read this chapter of my journey on The Young and the Restless comes to a close. Actor Eddie Peck addressed the end of Cole Howard's journey The Young and the Restless episode of Wednesday, July 2, 2025, found Victoria explaining the situation. She explained to Adam that Cole's body was not responding to the antibiotics, leaving him without a cure. Since his condition deteriorated, he was shifted back to town. Victoria and Claire went to meet Cole just as the latter awoke from his sleep. He reaffirmed his love for them and asked Victoria to care for their daughter. He also informed Claire that he was proud of her. After kissing his wife, Eddie Peck's Cole passed away. Victoria and Claire were seen trying to grieve alone. They tried to be brave for each other, but broke down in private. The Newmans will return from their trip to France to this devastating news. Also read, I was heartbroken watching Cole Howard say goodbye. The Young and the Restless scene broke me. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless to know how the extended family reacts to Cole's death. Paul Shelley is a comics and pop culture writer at Sportskeeda, with a master's degree in English literature and an advanced diploma in creative writing. With a mammoth 17 years of experience, Young and the Restless spoilers July 4 Kane wants it all. Phyllis betrays everyone. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, July 4 tease major moves and shocking twists. Victor Newman extends an intriguing offer to Kane Ashby, while Adam Newman finally arrives in France. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers prepares to betray everyone around her, and Kane's ambitions reach a whole new level. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Victor makes an offer to Kane. Victor Newman Aristotle Dumas B.S. Victor Newman knows the real identity of Aristotle Dumas on The Young and the Restless. On the train, Victor and Nikki wonder how Cole Howard is doing back home. With no means of communication, Nikki can't help but worry about Victoria, Claire, and Chancellor Industries. Nikki wonders why her husband doesn't seem fazed by all this. Victor says if Kane shows them his cards, he may propose to join forces. When Kane arrives, he informs them that the tracks should be cleared early next week. Victor assumes Kane still wants Chancellor but tells him to let it go. Instead, he offers a different deal, and they step outside to talk. In the maze, Victor praises Kane's progress but brings up Colin's conman past. He wonders how much of that lives in him. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Victor suggests teaming up, but Kane doesn't seem interested. Back on the train, Victor tells Nikki and Nick that Kane is keeping his cards close and denies any interest in Chancellor, something he finds difficult to believe. The Young and the Restless Adam Newman. Adam arrives and reveals he had to bribe his way there. The Newmans question him about Cole, still unable to reach anyone. Unaware of Cole's passing, Adam says he was transferred to Genoa City. Nikki insists they leave immediately. Adam updates Victor on the companies, noting things are stable but shares some unsettling intel. He reveals that Kane, posing as Dumas, has been buying up properties, including GCAC. He also mentions that Chelsea saw Kane the day before. They realize Kane's been lying and there is a way out. Nick wants to leave now, but Victor says it's not time yet. Adam suspects his father has a plan, and he's right. Victor is ready to force Kane to start playing by his rules. Kane Ashby secretly returns to Genoa City. Meanwhile, Phyllis is not giving up on her goal to be part Kane's team. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kane wonders how far the redhead would be willing to go to get what she wants. Phyllis confidently says she's willing to do anything. Kane asks if she's ready to betray everyone in Genoa City, including the Abbotts and Nick Newman. Phyllis says that's a lot to ask, especially since she doesn't know